And welcome back to our Canon Power Source. I am Joshua Peter, and this is an extended Oracle reading from yesterday. There were more cards that jumped out, and so I just want to go through the cards. The first card we have was Revolution. I did read that. And the next card we have from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno and Leela J. Williams. Artwork by Helena Nelson Reed. We had Revolution. We're going to read through Efficiency, Core, and Time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Efficiency. The earthly meaning. Unnecessary or fruitless struggle. A fresh approach to an old problem brings a surprising reward. Free up funds, time, and energy by tweaking your budget, schedule, or routine. Look for ways to do more with less. A minor adjustment in attitude or methodology can make a massive difference. A creative breakthrough is imminent. The spiritual meaning. Imagination can be your greatest asset if you value and nurture it. This requires some daydreaming, playfulness, and lightheartedness. Let your imagination guide you to new ways of seeing and being in the world around you. The resources you need are all around you, so take the mundane and make it transform your world into something magical. Some insight. The very earliest forms of life, photosynthetic bacteria, were purple. Imagine a purple world. They synthesized near-infrared light into sulfur. Oxygen-producing green algae that absorbed visible light didn't make an appearance until nearly 2.6 billion years later. But once green was on the scene, there was no going back. Green algae utilized sunlight far better than its predecessors, red and brown algae. It wasn't long, only around 275 million years, before the first terrestrial plants took green beyond the oceans, and in relatively no time at all, the great land masses were blanketed by moss, ferns, grasses, trees, and cacti. The secret to green success was efficiency. The sunlight was always there in plentiful supply, just waiting to be turned into fresh, abundant, new growth. Efficiency. Nice. And next we have core. The earthly meaning. A choice reveals what is at the heart of an action or situation. The closer you get to the truth, the hotter the reaction. Offset external pressures by seeking inner calm. Wealth, relationships, joy, family, independence, status, control. Choose wisely. You have your heart to answer to. Shallow compliments or an aversion to meaningful dialogue is a red flag. The spiritual meaning. The center of existence, the center of the universe, and the center of your being is everywhere. The center has no fixed address. Every blade of grass, every grain of sand, every starburst, every particle of you is the center. You are the rise and fall of a wave in the cosmic ocean, never to be repeated, unable to be grasped, yet infinite, eternal, and omnipresent. Some insight. Reaching the center of the earth would mean tunneling over 6,000 kilometers through the layers of soil, rock, molten metal, and solid iron, where the heat may be hotter than the surface of the sun. Any craft journeying to the Earth's core would need to withstand temperatures of over 5,000 degrees Celsius and bear the weight of approximately 3.6 million atmospheres. That's around 334,000 tons of pressure. At the center, the pressure equalizes and there is weightlessness. When external pressure becomes too much, go within and seek the light at your center. Humanity has never come close to reaching our planet's core, but observing Earth's magnetic field, seismic activity, and gravitational pull give scientists a sense of what it is made of. They say you can never really know someone, but you can get a strong sense of what their heart is made of by observing their interactions with the world around them. Core. And finally, time. The earthly meaning. Bitterness or frustration over plans gone awry. Feeling it is too late, that you have missed out, or that things are not happening quickly enough. Comparisons lead to a sense of failure or lack of joy. Pining for youth or lamenting time lost through unwise choices. Set a priority or release yourself from anxiety by weighing up what will really matter in a week, a year, or a decade. The spiritual meaning. Feelings, memories, and emotions rise and fall in the ocean of your heart. Like flotsam, they are surrendered to the shores of consciousness. A space clears and fills with light. The ocean in your heart is but a drop in the waters of creation beyond the boundaries of time and space. Immersed, weightless, let go, be free. Some insight. Our beautiful planet is timeless. Earth doesn't know what day or millennium it is. The calendar we follow means nothing to her. The calendar you follow is but one way of capturing the passing of time. It is a construction, a filter through which we perceive our age or measure our progress through life. Life isn't measured by ticks and tocks. The sunrise doesn't wait for an alarm to ring. How old would you be if you didn't know your age? If there was no such thing as too early or too late or one day, would it change how you see yourself? There are no exceptions. There are no expectations of where you should be right now. No milestones, no losing, no winning any race. Time cannot impede the turning of the tide, the changing of a season, or birthing of a star. Outside of time, this moment is forever. Forever is now. The illusion is lost. Be whole, be present, be timeless. Time. Well, I hope this helps keep you on your high flying days. I hope this helps you see your world slightly differently in a way that supports you in your evolutionary process. Thank you for being here. Remember, we are the collective consciousness. Namaste.